Hey everybody, and welcome back to EG&T Comics. And today I have a huge stack of DC keys, plus possibly my new favorite comic that I own in my collection. So I'm going to get right into it right now. I'm going to start off with this new one that I got not long ago from a card store. Actually, almost all of these are from a card store, except one that I got off eBay. But I'll show you that one last because it's a big one. So this is Justice League of America number 37, and this is the first Silver Age appearance of Mr. Terrific. Now, Mr. Terrific is a character that people are becoming more familiar with because he will be in James Gunn's Superman Legacy, but not this version. This book is not that valuable because that's Mr. Terrific right there. They kind of did a redo of him in a 90s comic, I believe, a Spectre comic, and I can't remember. I know it's a new person, but I can't remember if they redid the character completely and used the name or what, but I'm pretty sure that's what they did. Same name, different character, but still a really cool book to have. I love the cover. I'm not quite sure who they're fighting, but I like it because they're fighting the big, like, electric guy, and it just looks really cool. So I really like that one. Alright, and my next one, alright, I have Flash number 75. And that is a good one because it's just a good read in general. As you can see, you got all the different Flashes there. I believe this was from either the 80s or the 90s. I want to say either late 80s, early 90s. But this is a good one. I read it just because it's the return of Barry Allen. Now, is it the return forever? Is it, just for a little while? You have to read it to find out. But it's just really good to read because previously Barry Allen was dead. So you don't know what's going on. Because you pick this up and it's got Barry Allen on the front. So you're trying to figure out if he came back, what's happening here? Because he's supposed to be dead. But they resurrect characters all the time. But you have to read this to figure it out, what happens. Or, look it up. Do whatever. But I suggest reading it. Alright, this next comic is not only just a comic, but a DC comic that I feel like every collector has at least one of in their collection. And that's just because it's so, famous and so, it's typically easy to find, though I haven't never seen one until I picked this up recently. So this is Batman number 497, and this is The Breaking of the Bat. Or this is the story where Bane breaks Batman's back. Now this is just one of those keys that people have a lot of. I feel like every collector should have one, and I'm happy to get this because this feels like one of those comics that, like I was saying earlier, that every collector has at least one of. Same with my Superman 11 back here. This feels like a comic that every collector has at least one of. So it's kind of nice just to get those because it makes me feel more like a bigger collector, even though I don't have a lot of huge keys or anything. It's just nice to have because this is one I've always wanted. It's just kind of a funny cover too in general because obviously it's crazy how Bane's breaking Batman's back right there. You see it right there. But then on the side, you got this little guy. I mean, it's just a good cover. I like it. So excited to have that one. Alright. Next one. Flash, just 60. I just got it just to get it. Just for fun. I don't know. Just to read, I guess. I just really like the cover. I'm not quite sure who that is on the back, but I really like the way he looks. And I just like the cover. I like the way it's drawn. It just looks really cool. So, that's just a nice one. Alright. Another DC key. And this is This is Green Lantern number 23. First appearance of the Tattooed Man. If you don't know who the Tattooed Man is, well, he's a man with tattoos. But as you can see there, he's different special tattoos. He can push them, and then they make an object go. So he's basically Green Lantern, except he can tattoo what he wants to use on his body. He doesn't have to think of it, really. But it's just pretty cool. It's It's kind of beat up. It's pretty beat up. It's pretty bad. But it's really nice to have because I'm not much of a DC collector, and a lot of those books I picked up there aren't even ones that I knew were keys at the time. But I feel like every collector can kind of relate with this. Sometimes you see a comic and you just have like this feeling in a way, like you think it's something important, something you've seen before, but you can't quite put your finger on it, on what it is. And that's just kind of what I had whenever I saw the first Mr. Terrific and Silver Age and first Tattooed Man. So, yeah, that's a really good one. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I like yellow. It's not my favorite color, but there's something about yellow on a comic book that I just really like. So there's another reason I got it. Speaking of yellow, about to show you my new favorite book. And this is one I've already showed on here, but I've just now made it my new favorite. Just decided that. I thought it'd be a good one to show in this video, even though I've showed it before. And this is Booster Gold, #1, first appearance of Booster Gold. Booster Gold, good character, getting his own TV show in DCU. Excited for that because I love Booster Gold. It's a really cool character just to read about. I have a Booster Gold comic right there. I used to have a couple more up there, but I took them down because I wanted to read them, and I just put them up in my box and never got them back out. But this is a really good one. Also, another minor key, first appearance of Blackguard. He was in the Suicide Squad, and I have been collecting all the first appearance of characters from the Suicide Squad. And I've currently got, Blackguard, I've got Bloodsport, and I've got Amanda Waller. So I've got 3 of the easy-ish ones down. This one was, it was pretty well priced. I was bidding on it on eBay, and I'm surprised I got it. But really, the main reason I wanted this, though it was convenient that it was one of the keys I needed for that goal I have, I really wanted it just because it was the first appearance of Booster Gold. Possibly one of my favorite DC characters, possibly my favorite. So, that is an amazing comic right there. So, yeah. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you liked all the comics. Let me see if I can fold them all out right here. Got a bunch of really good ones. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I enjoy making them. And thank you very much.